Hey Gems, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to this Aries season. This energy is pretty vibrant, it's pretty fast paced, moving forward, seasons changing, new beginnings. What Gemini is all about, right? Okay guys, so this is going to be a little different. This is going to be almost like a he said, she said spread, so to say. What I'm going to do is channel in your energy, their energy, vice versa. Take it how it resonates. If it's, one seems to speak more to your soul versus, the other side. Again, if it fits, it fits, And if it doesn't seem to fit, this might not be a reading for you. I suggest clicking on one of the links below. There are a ton of amazing YouTube readers out there, guys. With that being said, this is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Alright, so what can I get for the person Gemini is connecting with, dealing with, or energetically connected with? Can I get anything for them? One card. I'm going to try and get one more, guys. What can I get for the person Gemini is connecting with? That's too many cards. You guys are getting a lot. I'm going to take these that flipped out. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Page of Swords. So to me, this Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords is like someone that's wrestling with the decision to make a move. To make a move forward. Someone that internally, you could very well be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it is battling. It's like they're choosing to stay stuck. They're choosing to stay blindfolded. Maybe it's mental anxiety. Maybe it's fears, shadow work, fears of rejection, fears of abandonment, things like that. It can cause a person to not move forward. But I do feel like they're keeping an eye on you. This Page of Swords here, it is an offer coming in of truth. It could be messages coming in, whether spiritual or physical messages. And it very well can indicate someone kind of semi-stalking. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be, malicious like that, but it could very well be someone that's kind of keeping a watchful eye. Like they've been keeping their eye on you for a little bit. What can we get for Gems energy? You guys have flippers today. Oh, wow. There's another. Oh, okay. So bottom of the deck is the Sun card. So some of you could be connecting with Leo energy. Or you're on a mission right now, seeking out some kind of happiness, some kind of truth. Okay, and then we have this Eight of Cups. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. It is recognition. It is acknowledgement. Someone that is being noticed for work they've done, the person they are, things that they've overcome. It's coming out of a period of feeling left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles reverse is my brighter days card. It's like you're coming from a period where you've been kind of left out in the cold, yes, but sometimes it can be intentional. Like you've pulled yourself away from people, disconnected, kind of checked out, and you're moving away from that. And I feel like maybe you're either moving away from this connection with someone, or you're particularly moving away from energies that cause you to feel left out in the cold. It can be moving away from, having that energy around you, or choosing not to be around people anymore that make you feel that way in your life. Because it doesn't have to always be just a relationship. It can indicate areas in your life where you feel like you are, and, it's time to walk away. So what can we get for this person Jen's dealing with, Spirit? So we have the High Priestess. I want to pop out. What do we got? So the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. So someone I feel like has been struggling to go within spiritually and balance themselves, or this connection. Take it as it resonates, guys. It could be if there's an imbalance here, if one person feels like they have less power, or, things like that. It could be a struggle. But to me, this feels like a spiritual struggle almost, like they don't know how to be whole within themselves. Someone trying to find a way to be whole and become whole within themselves. And they have a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of frustration over it because they want to move forward, they want to charge in, but it's like they know they have to do inner work, inner healing before they can. Meanwhile, you're over here, you're wanting acknowledgement, recognition, wanting what you deserve, and you're not wanting to feel left out anymore. You're walking away from that. You're like, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to feel left out anymore. At the end of the day, what was connecting you guys was the Sun card. So it's like they're Queen of Cups reversed. So maybe someone emotionally is closed off. So we have the Magician. So they're looking to manifest. Again, you could very well be dealing with, this is Aries energy. Some fiery, passionate energy, guys. But, yeah. Okay, so I feel like they've been manifesting healing for themselves. Or some kind of spiritual, either healing for themselves or healing for you. This is some kind of spiritual journey that they're on right now. They've been looking for their light for a while. Maybe that's why you felt left out in the dark. Because they've been on a mission to kind of go within and find their King of Wands energy. Find their point of, I don't want to say authority, because I don't particularly feel like either suits better than the other, but to go from the Knight of Wands energy to the King of Wands is gaining wisdom. It's gaining experience. It's gaining life lessons. And I feel like that's what they're doing right now. They're heading towards these life lessons in order to stand in that power and that King of Wands energy. So what can we get for gems over here? What can we get for Gemini? What's going on with Gem? So you have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you could very well be wanting to make a substantial offer too. And let's see what else we can get for you. So the Queen of Wands, and you have, okay, so the Seven of Swords reversed speaks about coming out of a period of deceit. And then you have this Queen of Wands here, so maybe some of you were in a situation with this Queen of Wands where there was a little bit of deception. Or maybe some of you, because you have the Nine of Pentacles right here. Maybe some of you were connecting with an earth sign at some point that led to deception, and you've been standing in your power. That could be for someone. Take it as it resonates, guys. I'm just hearing that. Or it could be you making an offer because you're coming out of a period of deception towards a Queen of Wands. Maybe some of you have been in a situation, you're finally seeing the light, you're realizing things about yourself, about a connection you've been in, and you're wanting to head towards movement, towards this Wands energy. Because it is gender fluid, guys. Queen, King, they're wands. So someone that's very enigmatic, very charismatic, very passionate. Okay. So we had the Nine of Swords, the World, and then the first card popped out was the Four of Cups. So some of you could just be in a period where you're not wanting offers to come in. You're not wanting to make offers. You're not wanting to see something for what it is. Yeah, because the Four of Cups to me is like the choosing to push away offers. It's like you sit there and you're just like, I don't want it. I don't want it today. I don't want it ever. I don't want it, period. No, thank you. I don't want that right now. I don't need that. And some of you very well might be in a period where you don't want the love. You don't want this connection. You don't want to connect with this person right now because you realize that you were left out in the cold. You're coming out of this energy, and maybe for some of you there's a fear that you're going to be put back into this energy because this person had to do a lot of growing up, had to do a lot of healing. And then you have that so the Nine of Swords definitely speaks about a lot of mental frustration, anxiety, worry, stress. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe for some of you, you've been just contemplating when it comes to this connection, do I want to reconnect with this person if they do come forward? In this King of Wands energy, I will say that it is different than the Knight of Wands. It's through balancing, through spirituality, through going within. Someone that takes the time to do that inner work, there's a lot to be said. And if they take the time to do this work and then they do it because this connection inspires that in them and they want to change, I feel like it's for the better, because it is a cycle. And it is a connection. It is major arcana. It is karmic connection. Don't take that the wrong way either, guys. Karmic connections can be soulmates, can be twin flames. It's all connections from past lives. And this one, it feels like you guys are really stressing, really worrying if you want to take a chance on this again, if you want to move forward on this. I did not do this for anyone else, but I really would just like to see just one or two more cards, Spirit, on what the energy shared between, like, what if the cycle were to start again, what would be happen? Let's see what's gonna play out. So for some of you, I feel like your movement, you're either moving towards this person or from, because it is Six of Swords. So some of you, again, could be in a connection as is right now with some earthier energy. And maybe you're moving away from that connection towards this person. Or you're deciding for now, you know, that this doesn't have to be obsolete. It doesn't have to be the be-all, end-all of reads, guys. This could very well be you deciding to separate yourself right now, to move away. Because you don't want to stay stuck in this energy. You want to find your clarity. You want to find your peace. You want to speak your truth. You want to stand in your power. And I feel like a lot of you want to work on yourselves. You know, they've been doing this work within themselves. And for you, I feel like before a cycle were to begin again, you have to move away as far as walking away energetically. You know, when I say move away, it could be physically. Some of you could be moving away physically. But for others, it's more energetically. You're moving away. You're going through a period of isolation in order to find your own truth. You know, you want to go and you want to seek and find your own inner wisdom and discern carefully and strategically whether this person deserves to be back in your life or not, guys. And from their perspective, they've done a lot of work. They've done a lot of healing. There's been a lot of spirituality going on. It's like they're manifesting this. They're manifesting it. And I feel like they're manifesting it for this connection with you. So, yeah, free will, guys. If you decide that this time around it's not for you and you want to work on yourself energetically, I would say speak your truth to them. Above all, let them know that this, you know, for some of you it might not be permanent. It may just be, okay, you've worked on you, I need to work on me. And for others, it may very well be, okay, you go your way, I go mine, that's it. So, yeah, guys. All right. Well, that's it for Gems. I hope you guys have a fantastic April. I'm sorry this wasn't the brightest, bubbliest reading, but I have to read how I see, guys. So, all right. Take care. Love and light. I will see you guys soon. Bye.